Hi, this is Derek Ralston from Photography by Derek Ralston here with another studio tip. Sorry for chopping off the top of my head in this video, but we need to come in close because I'm going to talk about something that has to do with a light that if you've seen my other reviews you know that I'm really crazy about, the Einstein. Well, there is one little problem, not really a problem as much as something a little bit different that's been integrated into the Einstein. As you may know, the Einstein has a little bit different locking mechanism for the speed ring than the other lights in the Pulsey Buff line, either the White Lightning or the Alien Bees. The fingers are a little bit different shape, and the rotary locking collar here is a lot different than the old system. Now, it's not really a problem unless you start tacking on larger soft boxes, 4x6 or some of the heavier editions like some of the very large beauty dishes. The problem is this: the old specification mounting ring had a fairly deep ring. Now this didn't cause a problem with the old fingers, but it does with the new ones. What happens is when the old style or the aftermarket style rings latch, it doesn't allow the locking mechanism to rotate fully. Now if you take one of the newer model Pulsey Buff reflectors and put it on, you'll notice that the locking ring fully engages, and if it doesn't you can give it just a little bit of push and it's fully locked on. With the older model, deeper or aftermarket rings, the depth of that ring is a lot deeper and it doesn't allow that locking mechanism to rotate to the fully locked position. What happens is this: especially with a very large softbox or something with a lot of weight on it, since this isn't fully locked, it may appear to be completely solid, but if you move it or if there's a gust of wind, it'll pull off of the mounting fingers and can drop off, break your Pyrex diffuser, or break the flash tube, which would be really bad. There is a warning in the manual about it, and nobody ever reads the manual, so I thought I'd bring it to your attention. The difference is this: the old style ring or the aftermarket ring and the new style here. This is the new style, this is the old, and hopefully you can see there's a bit of difference. This is a shallower ring. Now there is a fix to this, and I've done it to most of my rings, and that is you pull the speed ring off, take a belt sander, run it on the belt sander till you get that size down until it will go on and fully lock, and that should alleviate your problem. But let me give you this warning: your mileage may vary, and before you start modifying your speed rings that can sometimes be expensive from those softbox manufacturers that will be nameless, but you know who you are. Please check it out. Try it on a speed ring that maybe you can replace for a lot less money than some of the other ones, and make sure that it works. But you need to be able to get those fingers fully extended and have the locking ring fully engaged in order to have this lock on. And that will keep your heavier modifiers and your larger soft boxes from falling off of what is otherwise a fantastic light. Pay attention to the instruction manual, pay attention to the warnings from the manufacturers, and you won't have a problem. And if you do have some that cause you a problem, you can modify them pretty easily to make them work with this system. Until next time, this is Derek Ralston from Photography by Derek Ralston, wishing you happy shooting, and we'll see you on the forums.